All right, boys, welcome to the new series that we are calling Straight Up Takes. This week's question was, what were your thoughts and what were your least favorite things about Black Ops 6 Zombies? I'll let you read the first comment.
By Real Divine. For me, the biggest things is the health icons, the arcadey look and feel, and the salvage drops. Oh, and the fucking HUD. What the hell even is that? COD Mobile garbage. Yeah, I call it bullshit. I'm sorry. And the reason why I say that, dude, it's literally like, number one, you can turn the health icons off. The arcadey look, like, I don't know what you mean by that. Like, Call of Duty's always been an arcade shooter.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean about the arcadey look. I don't really get that part. But I agree with the HUD. I agree with the HUD, but I don't understand the health bars either. Like, that's all optional.
Like, if you said it like the Warzone POI, like, aesthetic, then fair, but like, arcadey look doesn't really make fucking sense. And the salvage drops are cool.
My only problem with salvage drops is like when you walk over it, it has like this big, huge green pop-up, even though it picks up automatically. So I don't see the point of that. But yeah, I'm not sure what you mean about the health icon. You can turn all that stuff off, which is cool. I mean, if it was like permanent and it couldn't be turned off, then I'd see what you were saying. But yeah. The next comment is from MSG Gaming and Stuff. He says, here's how they fix it. No plates, no salvage, no kill feed, make the HUD unique to the mode, make the maps unique to the mode, no loadouts, make it round based, don't hold hands and Easter eggs, which I agree with most of that, but then it's just like that basically takes away everything that they've added in the past like years, which like it's just the same game as like Black Ops 2. Like there's no innovation, which is they have to add more stuff. You know, you can't just have the same exact game every single year.
I find this just so ridiculous because like number one, make it round based.
It is round based. Bro, it's round based. It's all round based. That's the number one. I got a bunch of comments like that. People were like, why is it not round based? I can't believe it's not round based. I thought they were going back to classic. It's like, it is round based, man. Calm down.
Don't hold hands. They aren't. Even in the Liberty Balls, they aren't holding hands. But the stupid fucking ping is for like pack a punch
so
and,
annoying.
Like, power.
I am so glad that it's only for pack punch and power. I don't want it at all personally, but thank God it's not going to be past that point because that is just so annoying, dude.
But here's the thing though, is like I really should not be thanking God that it's not in the Easter egg. I should be thanking God it's not in the mode. That's what I'm saying. Like it should be in the guided mode.
That's exactly what I was just about to say. Is that I think that should be guided mode only. Like I thought the whole point of the guided mode was to guide you to it. I don't need to be guided in the regular mode. You know what I mean? With the kill feed and the things like that, I think you can turn off the kill feed. I don't know if you can for sure. I hope you can.
Is he talking about the medals?
No, I think he's talking about when you kill a zombie and it says like zombie kill plus 100 or whatever.
I don't know. That's to
medals are gone, by the way. There is no medals anymore. I watched like hours of gameplay and I didn't see a single medal pop up. So make the HUD unique to the mode. I agree with that. That's probably my biggest complaint with the whole game, honestly. Make the maps unique. I mean, Terminus is unique, man. Terminus is zombies only. Like I didn't see nothing in the Terminus gameplay that looked like it was from multiplayer to me, at least.
Yeah, or Warzone. But here's the thing though too, right? Is like it's Treyarch's fault that they have to say that though a little bit because they didn't even post like Terminus. They post like the trailer, right? But they didn't post the gameplay
on their own channel. They just gave it to the YouTubers, which is so weird. That's a terrible marketing decision, honestly. And
not only that, but the YouTubers withheld information, like how they couldn't fucking access a portion of the map.
No one said that until like weeks later,
like a week or two ago. Yeah, it's like it's a bit on them, but it's like 90% on Treyarch. Like it's bullshit. These people probably don't even know about it because of that.
Exactly.
I don't understand. It looks like a multiplayer map, not a zombies map. Drop a fucking meteor in the middle of the map and we got a zombies map. That makes no fucking sense. That makes literally no fucking sense at all.
I don't know if dropping a meteor would make it feel like a zombies map. I think I understand what he's trying to say, that it needs some kind of extra flair, I guess, to make it zombies, but I don't think dropping a meteor would help.
That's why I said just drop a bomb on it. Yeah, no, we're not gonna treat that shit like the fucking moon ending Easter egg. What we're gonna do is what I said. I think it just should be more gory. Like there should be civilians getting chewed up in the street. There should be blood and bits all like everywhere. There should be blood like in the air. You know what I mean? Like how it's like kind of reddish in the sky from like all the blood.
Exactly, like a red hue almost. Like
that would be sexy.
It really would be. I kind of thought when they showed like the intro cutscene where it was like all like the orange trees and stuff because it's like fall, I thought that was gonna be in the map, like the trees would be the same color, but it's not. It looks weird to me. Did you notice that? Like in the intro cutscene, the trees are all orange, like it's, you know, it's like it's turning into fall, and then in the actual map the trees are just green.
Yeah, it looks like Ted made the map. Like I don't understand. Like they put Ted in charge of trying to do the color grading, and it's just gray and
the color grading is so bad. It's actually horrendous. It's so washed out. The map looks so washed out. I don't understand. Maybe it was just like the recordings on YouTube or something, but I don't know.
I fucking doubt it, dude.
It looks so like they just need to up the saturation and add a little contrast.
Well, we've been saying that for years.
Yeah.
You know, it's a funny thing too, because the HUD, like I saw a video of them putting every single HUD from every game over Black Ops 6 footage. And Black Ops 4's HUD still looks like shit. It looks like ass. Like, it looks worse than the Black Ops 6 HUD that we currently have. Like, Black Ops 4's HUD was that so bad. Fucking terrible.
Black Ops 4's HUD is atrocious. I absolutely hate that HUD.
Like, honestly, personally, I wouldn't really care if it was stylized, if it just didn't look like shit. Should it be? Yeah, but I would rather have a non-stylized, decent-looking HUD than Black Ops 4's stylized garbage.
Black Ops 4's HUD is just a disaster.
That's the duality, right? And like, you want things exactly to be like this way, but like sometimes you have to make a compromise. Like, yeah, it's not great, but you know, it's better than what we had this one time or whatever.
Right. Milky Crocs TV says, I wish they would go back to the 2 or 3 hit system. Also, it would be cool if Liberty Falls had an autumn theme. That's what I was just talking about. I think that would be cool with the autumn theme, but the 2 and 3 hit system, I don't know if it should be 2 and 3 hits. With the 14 hit system, like, that's so bad. I would so much prefer the 2 or 3 hit system, or just some kind of expansion upon that. Like, the 14 hit system with the armor is so horrendous to me. Like,
well, they can't. Here's the thing though, is that's why armor will never work. It's because they can't do that system. They can't, because of how armor works. The moment you get armor, especially if you spawn in with fucking armor, 2 to 3 hits, it doesn't work. You're gonna take like 5 or 6 because of the neutralized damage from armor. It's bullshit. It'll never work, which is why shields are better.
Yeah, I don't know what they need to do with the armor. They need to rework it, remove it. Like, they're not gonna remove it obviously, but they need to do something with it. They need to nerf it, make it less powerful. Honestly, I kind of like the way that World War II Zombies did armor, to where it was like, once you lost all your health, you could get hit an additional time per armor plate, but the armor plate would break right away. I feel like that's a better system, honestly.
I feel like that's just like, either way it'd be shit. Like, it'll never work, because even with World War II's, that was a replacement for Juggernog, and you had 3 of that.
Yeah.
It wasn't in like a co-function with Juggernog. It was literally its own version of it. They can't have both in the same mode. It will never work. It's broken and it's dog shit, and I hate everything to do with it. Like, I honestly would rather get 6 colonoscopies than play 1 match of like Liberty Balls with armor. Like, it's just, I hate want to deal with it. I fucking hate armor.
And now you're gonna spawn in with it. I hope that was just for the COD Next and you don't actually spawn in with it, because that's ridiculous.
Yeah, because
it's already easy enough to get armor. Like, it's already easy enough to get armor. Literally, the zombies drop armor like in like round 2 or 3. Like, and you're gonna spawn in with it now. Like, that's crazy, man. But yeah, I wish Liberty Falls would have an autumn theme. Just to finish off on that.
All right, Alex says, I have many issues with modern zombies, but here I just want to point out one thing I really hate, and it's that stupid box on the screen when that whoever it is speaks to you. I love this dude already. He can, yeah, he can come to my birthday party, because I'm literally saying the same thing. Fuck that card.
I hate the card.
Fuck that card. Let me turn it off.
I hate it. Why? Why do I have to have the card? I don't understand it. The guy totally ruins it. Like, he talks like when you do anything, you kill a zombie, he's like, oh, you killed a zombie there. Like, why? And then it has this huge pop-up, and like he says here, why is it so close to the center of the screen? Like, at least in Cold War is in the corner. Like, it's in the bottom, like, corner. No, now it's like in the middle of the screen. Really gotta make sure you know that someone's on the card. Like, I don't get it. But yeah, I completely think they should give you the option to be able to remove the card. The card really irritates me. Trollgraphy Studios, or whatever this guy's name is, says, the PAP camo looks horrible. It takes up like 40% of your screen on the jet gun. Yeah, dude, the beans camo. I don't know what they were thinking with that one, dude. Did you see that in the gameplay trailer? It's a different camo, and it looks way better.
No, I did not see that.
It's like
it
slightly
been the mastery
different.
Camo.
No, it's the pack-punch camo, because there's 3 different variants of it. It's the same colors and everything, but it looks slightly different, and it's way better, dude. Like, that just looks way better to me. I don't know. Camo they've had in the gameplay did not look like it. Does not look good to me, bro.
Honestly, it's not. I don't know why. Okay, the baked beans is funny.
Yeah, it is.
It's supposed to actually emulate autumn leaves. If you look at the camo, if you actually look at it when it's animated, it's autumn leaves falling. That's what it's supposed to represent, which is also why it's weird that the entire map doesn't like feel like that. It's
I know.
Like
I never noticed that. I did not realize that's what the camo was supposed to be.
Yeah, go back and look at the gameplay, and you'll see the autumn leaves falling. Like, they're shaped like leaves. It's not actual baked beans.
Right.
And I honestly I actually like the camo. Do I like Terminus's more? Yeah, but I actually think that camo is like, it's not bad. I think it's pretty okay, and I like it on the jet gun, even though sometimes like the second version of it like assaults my eyeballs. Like, I'm like, oh my god, I can't can't see shit.
Yeah, I think it's an alright camo. I think it's on the lower end for me personally. Like it's not I don't think it's a great camo, but I think it's passable. I just think that the one in the trailer looks way better.
This looks like a Cold War copy paste with Warzone bullshit. What do you want me to say, dude? What do you want me to say? I've said this a million times. I'm gonna say it again. The amount of Warzone features that are in this mode literally is 9%. I did the math. It is only 9%. It could actually be less. I'm serious. I listed every Warzone feature and every single feature from Zombies. I even put Zombies as a feature of Zombies.
Right.
I did all of the math. The total amount of Zombies features at the least is 72%, and I still probably missed a couple. But every single Warzone feature is 9% or less of the mode. It is not a Warzone mode. It's like, it's factually wrong. Like, I don't understand this. And especially when most of it is multiplayer features, like it's actually 19% of the mode is multiplayer features.
I can't believe you actually did the calculations on this.
I literally did the calculations. Like I did all of them. It's a stupid argument. Okay, Cold War copy paste is a little bit crazy because you could say the same about literally Black Ops 2. It's a BO1 copy paste.
I mean, Black Ops 6 is a Cold War sequel. What do you expect?
Exactly,
it's
right?
a direct
of course
sequel.
They're gonna have similar systems.
It's a
like no shit.
Sequel. Like I never understood that argument of it's a Cold War 2. Like yeah, it's like literally the sequel. It's supposed to be Cold War 2. Like what are you talking about? But yeah, I think you said everything that needs to be said about the Warzone thing. I can't remember if it was your video or someone else's video. I think it was someone else's video, but someone left a comment and they said make loadouts. You spawn in with a chalk drawing where you have to get a chalk drawing and you draw your loadout on the wall and can buy it. That would be awesome.
That'd be pretty cool. Or like you have to find it.
Yeah, like you have to like buried. You know what I mean? You have to go get it and then you can draw it and that's your loadout. That would be sick. And then you could spawn in with the pistol and everything. You know what I mean? That'd be cool. Shanoramed, whatever. I'm done with this name, okay? This guy right here says, those laser barriers speak laziness to me. Why aren't there any cool doors to open or barriers to move when you buy them? I don't like the laser doors either, really, but I mean, it's not the biggest deal in the world. Like, it's really just a door, like, you know? What do you think about it?
Yeah, I think they're dumb.
Yeah, the laser doors.
Though, is like, yeah, it's the problem with the barriers is like it is lazy that they're just lasers, right? Because they should be like, imagine like a car pile up. You got to put like a bomb on it when you bought the fucking barrier. Like that'd be much better. I don't know why it's just weird laser doors, and I don't know why Noah J456 was like coming about it.
He really was freaking out. He was like, "Oh my god, they're laser." That's so cool. Yeah, I don't understand why he was so excited about that, but that's a good idea with the cars thing. Just like a bunch of cars that piled up, and there's already cars on the map that you can explode with the ray gun. That would be really cool. A bunch of cars, you put a bomb on it, blows up, and it's like a big fire explosion. In Terminus, there is doors that you blow up, like you know, you put the kind of like in Cold War or D Machine, where you put the explosive on it and then it blows up like the rock or whatever. Yeah, I don't like the laser barriers either, honestly.
Yip flap. I'm not reading the rest of that. I'm an odd one because I like everything to an extent. I hate being negative about something. Like Mob of the Dead, I love the atmosphere and the story and everything, but I don't like how tight the map is. I always down in such a BS fashion, and I also like and dislike Die Rise for the same reasons, which is why if I put them on a tier list, they'd be together. Here's the thing though, right, is like, I feel like this kind of dumb. I mean, like, yeah, you can like things, right? Like, I'm not going to tell you
right, I'm not going to say like your opinions are like retarded, but like, you know what I mean?
Okay, but here's the thing though, is like, I feel like it's kind of stupid that you have to like dig for reasons why you like something, or like you have to come up with like a reason why you like it. It should just be inherent. Like if you ask me why I like Mob of the Dead, I should be able to instantly answer you, right? And tight maps are good. Every single map is a tight, close quarters map. Now, some of them are a little bit varying with how tight the spaces are, but Zombies design is inherently tight, inherently toxic against you.
Yeah, I prefer the map. I prefer the small, narrow hallways, tight corridors maps anyway. Like, they add that extra skill level that you need to actually get to high rounds. I don't know. I just always preferred those maps.
The three maps I played the most during BO2 was Town, Nuketown, and Origins. Those are my three maps right there from Black Ops 2. I played all the time.
I heard a lot of people say, you brought up Town, so I figured I'd mention this. A lot of people were commenting on my videos like, oh, the Liberty Falls would look way better if there was lava like in Town, but that wouldn't even make sense. Why would the only reason that there's lava in Town is because the Earth is literally exploded from the Moon Easter egg. Like, people are like, oh, just put lava in there, that'd make it way better. Like, that's so dumb to me. Like, that's not a good argument at all, in my opinion. I think they should make not smaller, I think they should make tighter, more confined maps. I think that will make the game more difficult, even though it takes 14 hits to go down. LSB says, Treyarch has completely lost their art style. All CODs look the same now. Streamlining stuff ruins all personality it used to have. They did to Zombies and COD what companies have been doing to their logos. Whereas the color Treyarch used to inject into their maps, this literally looks like MW2 and MW3. I do think that some of the CODs do look like pretty similar, but people have always said that. I mean, I remember back, you know, maybe like 2 days that every Call of Duty looked the same. I mean, I think it's more now. I think the Call of Duties look more similar than they used to. I don't know. I think that the game actually has a good art style other than Liberty Falls. Like, I think that Terminus, I mean, look at the art style on Terminus. That looks phenomenal to me.
Number one, you ask for the color, look at Terminus. Now, if you want to criticize Liberty Falls, right, then that's fair, right? But the whole game is just literally fucking whatever. Like, that's just stupid. And especially when it comes to like multiplayer maps even, right? Look at Scud or whatever, like that map, yeah, that looks like an MW3 map, but they also apparently took some maps that Sledgehammer worked on for the game, so that could have been one of them. But like, look at a map like Skyline. That does not look like a Modern Warfare map. That looks like a Treyarch map.
That map's beautiful.
The color on that multiplayer map is so good.
It is.
And so same thing for Terminus, right? Like the Terminus color scheme looks fucking fantastic. The water is so blue.
It looks so good. It looks so good. It has so much color and like, it's so vibrant. I just love the way Terminus looks. You go into like the prison, which I think is actually the spawn room, and there's like these red lights on, so it like contrasts from the outside. Like, it's so good. But yeah, I can partially understand what you're talking about with all the CODs look the same, but I think that if you're talking about the whole game, Terminus, Skyline, those maps, they look incredible.
LSB says, if they just gave us a unique, cool Zombies HUD, it would already be a huge improvement. Yeah, but like, I don't think that's like something like major, right? Because like, yeah, the HUD would look cool, but number one, you can customize it. We still don't know how much yet. And number two, I think HUD does matter, right? But I feel like some things are more important, right? Like, for example, like I care more about armor than I do the HUD. I care more about broken ass kill streaks than I do the HUD. I care more about loadouts and the point system more than the HUD, because I take a shitty HUD with all those things working. That's just like me personally, right? Now, like I've said before, right? There's always like well, it already should be exactly this way, but nothing ever really works out that way, just in real life either. That's just kind of how I feel. It would help, right? But I just don't think it's that crazy.
I agree with you, but man, a HUD would really help a lot, man, because that, in my opinion, that's one of the big reasons why everyone's like, this looks like Warzone, this looks like multiplayer, is because it's basically the same exact HUD. So I feel like in the old games that would differentiate it to where you would see the HUD and you would know, okay, this is Zombies. It's not it's not the same exact thing. So I think that the HUD is a big part. I would put other things over it, like you were saying, like armor, kill streak, stuff like that they need to fix. But I would say the HUD is a big part. And if they would give a unique HUD, not even for each map, just for Zombies, I think that would be a big improvement. And finally, we got Calming Night, who says, Zombies maps are supposed to be scary, creepy, eerie, depressing, etc. This just looks like a city that had a riot, not a proper Zombies map.
Dude, it doesn't even look like there's a riot there. Let's be honest. It does not even look like there's a riot there. I've seen actual riots in real life that
are
more
way
like
worse, right?
Yeah, that way worse, right? I don't understand.
I don't even think it looks like a riot. It just looks like something minor happened, and like I don't even know how to explain it. Like, if it looked like it actually had a riot, it would look way more like a Zombies map than it would now. I agree that Zombies maps are supposed to be scary and creepy.
Yeah, I mean, there's like scary, creepy, eerie, depressing areas in basically every single map, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like the only time I think there wasn't was like Cold War, but I feel like there was some places, even in like Mauer or Toten, that had kind of that vibe.
Yeah, but and then even even if you say Cold War, I feel like Cold War's biggest problem was the maps. That was like my biggest problem. Cold War was the maps.
I feel like. Yeah, but like that's what I'm saying, right? Is like Mauer was probably the best because it was probably the most like eerie and dark, and like that. Right. Mauer or Toten for me was the best map in Cold War because it was the only map that didn't feel like a facility. It felt like a city.
It did. And then there's that underground area where the train that's on fire goes by and the zombies jump out of it toward you. That's sick, dude. Yeah.
That, and I like the boss fight and the Easter egg. It's easy, but it's fun.
It's fun. I think Mauer's the best map. For the next episode of Straight Up Takes, I want you guys to comment down below what is your favorite side Easter egg in any of the Call of Duty Zombies games. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.